Hi everybody, Kiata here from Mental Language. You can follow me everywhere at Mental Language and my personal accounts at Kiata Royale. And we specialize in custom jewelry and also reconstructing. So I have all of these earrings here, as you can see. All these earrings. All of these are earrings. I laid them out to see the length of it. It's not quite 7 inches, which is the normal size for a bracelet. They're usually 7 to 7.5 inches for women. Oops. And then I tried to see what it would look like if I added some beads to it. And I think I'm just going to keep it as a solid color. So since this only gives me about 5.5 inches, I'm just going to make it into like a baby bracelet. And so what I have to do is I have to unhook each earring and then lay it out and do it like that. So there are 3, 6, 9, there's 10 beads, and that gives me about 5.5 inches. Different shaped beads will give you different inch lengths, so don't necessarily try to go by 10 beads equals 5.5 inches. I have to find like a nice little set so you can see what I'm doing, something nice and sturdy and stable. Let's see if this will work. No, because then I don't really have. I have a table. I just like working on the floor. I guess because I'm just a little different like that. I thought the front view would be a little better than trying to do the well, maybe if I do it like this. Trial and error, you can conquer things. Okay, so you're gonna need some clear string, elastic stretch. This is just one kind. It doesn't necessarily have to be this kind. I'm gonna need some pliers, some open pliers. These are your standard round nose pliers. I'll show you what to do with those. I like to use crimp bead pliers or crimper pliers just because it's a little easier to close sometimes. But we're not even going to need these. So the only thing we're going to need is string glue, preferably clear transparent glue, so you know it won't really show when you're finished with your product. And we're going to need some shear cutters. You can either use these act as your scissors. These have like a little blade, and or the flush cutters, which helps you get closer to what you want to cut. So I'm gonna sit here and undo each of these. So in the earring, you see like they're connected. These little hoops. These are like either a head pin or eye pin, depending on what the bottom of it looks like. The eye pin have like the circles at the end. Okay, so when you open it, it looks like this. And just to cut down on my work, instead of trying to open it more or whatever you want to call it. I'll just use my shear cutters and I'll just cut it open and just slide the bead right out of it like that. So now they're separated, then I just have a single bead. And I'm going to do that for all of them. And let me see if I could just try and cut the whole thing. Okay, so even better if I just take it by the earring hook, because I'm not going to reuse these eye pins. I'm just not going to. I can just there's the earring hook. I can just take the shear cutters and just snap it where it meets, and then I have my beads all free to go. So that saves time. Saves a lot of time. And these are pretty sturdy, so I got these from Jewelry Television, but you can find them anywhere at Walmart, whatever bead store, Joann's, Michael's, and things like that. If you want, if you're into those, if you're into this, and if you don't have any, you can buy them separately, or you can buy them as a package. Like, I have like a whole kit, came with like all the pliers in it that you would possibly need for the most part when you're working on projects. So you only need about 2 out of 5 of them, which would be some shear cutters so you can cut whatever product you're using. You only need like your crimper when you're like making bracelets with toggle clasps and necklaces and things like that. But like I said, I like to use the crimper to close things. So now I have all of my beads laid out. I'm finished cutting, and then you can fix the pattern however you want. Sorry, guys. Maybe if I work on something, then maybe then it'll be easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. So maybe I should, use a table. Oh, then you can't even see what I'm working on. So I'll just leave it like that for now. So you unravel your string. I was down to my last bit on this one, so if it makes it easier, they usually have like little you see where the string is at, it holds it for you, and you always want to leave like an inch, so when you're ready to close off your bracelet. And then we're all ready to string them on there. You can lay them out however you choose so that they can lay flat, lay nicely together, and then just put them on. It's pretty simple, you know. Sometimes with these shell beads, though, they can be a little tricky. Sometimes they have like an extra hole or like a slit going across them, and it's kind of hard to get it through the main hole. But these are pretty good. This is like a pretty color. I'm getting ready for the spring. Actually, I've been working a lot with these beads here. Gonna start this I don't know if I should call it Sandy by the Seashore collection or just Seashore collection. I mean, Sandy by the Seashore, everyone knows that. It's familiar. But it can be a mouthful, so I might just stop at Seashore collection. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think about that. Let's see, here we go. we're just stringing along. And got one more left. This be cute. If I had enough, I would definitely use this as an adult bracelet. But you just gotta be resourceful. And there's plenty of little fashionistas. So now that I'm finished, it's just on the string. You see that? You can measure it. You always want to measure it, you know. Measure it twice, cut once. That's the golden rule. So I have about 5.5 inches. Look at it. 5.5 inches. So that's gonna be pretty small for an adult woman. Alright, so I have a lot of string at one end and the other, so I'm just gonna bring it down, and this is about how much string I have left over on this side. And then so I'm just gonna cut on the other side. Like I said, you can use your flash cutters, or you can use, no, I'm sorry, I gotta mix that. You can use your shear or your flash. I'm just gonna snip it at the end. And this is about what I have left over. You're just gonna put them together like you're tying a knot. Tie under. You wanna make it tight, but not too tight because you want it to stretch out. So we got that. And then you want to tie it again. The second knot to be a little tighter so it could be closer to your product. You can just stretch it out to make sure that it's stretchy and it's not too tight. So I usually tie it twice. You can tie it 3 times just to be on the safe side. Take my glue, open it. The thing about this glue is that it usually is very, very like sticky, and sometimes it oozes up at the top. So what I usually do is you could take a card and you can put some glue on it. I feel like that's good if you're gonna do like a lot of projects with glue. Or you can take a toothpick, or say like one of the things we decided to cut earlier, like the earrings. You can use one of the pieces from that. This is something I already used. So this is like a piece of earring that I had cut off. So I'll just use that because I'm trying to dispose of it. So I'm just gonna make use of it before I finish. So I'm just gonna get a little bit, just a little bit of glue. You don't want too much. I mean, it's pretty strong glue. You don't want too much. You don't want to clump it on because then it'll show on your project. And then you just want to put it on your product, on the knot. I'm gonna put it on the knot and not the strings that are hanging from it. It's okay if it gets on the string that is going through. Okay, so now I have glue on there. Okay, like I said, these are to get really close. And this is just to snip. I'm just gonna use these. You wanna be careful that you don't cut the knot, or you're gonna have to do the whole thing all over again because you just broke open your bracelet. You want to get as close as possible. You don't really want string hanging out. You really want your closing to be discreet as possible. And wait 24 hours before you put it on. And this is our baby bracelet. See, it's kind of a little, I mean, it fits us women, you know, tight and fine, but you can see the extra space and we don't want that. So we're just gonna give it to the little girl. Okay, thank you for watching. It took all but 16 minutes. Kiata here from Mental Language. Check me out at Shop Kiata, Shop SHOPKIATA .bigcartel.com, and everywhere at Mental Language, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, WordPress, whatever, at Mental Language, MENTALLANGUAG. Thank you for watching, and more videos soon to come. Bye.